Hopefully you got that one. Hi, my name is Andre and welcome at Your Guitar Workshop. This is the day that we get to finish the Day Tripper tutorial. We're going to look at the outro. I can play it as fast as Tommy can play it. I need a little bit more practice for that. He plays it at an insane speed on the YouTube video. I haven't checked the original, like his studio version. Perhaps it is just as fast, or maybe it's a bit slower. I don't know. But on that YouTube version, I'll have a link to that in the video description. It's just insanely fast. What we're going to do is we'll look at the first 4 bars first, and then we'll get into how to play those on the guitar. The tablature is available for my patrons, and yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to finishing this. It's been a while. I think I started this in maybe even November, as early as November. So let's get to work. All right, so let's start with the first 4 bars. I'll play them for you first, and then we're going to how to play that on the guitar. And we'll start on the 4 and of the previous bar. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what do you do? So what is good to know is that we've got a normal A7 chord, and your fingers, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, are going to be playing D, G, and B, right? And your thumb is going to be playing the bass, with the exception of that pickup and a couple of other sections, but the pickup is done with a strum. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and, right? Then just after the first beat, you pick the chord, and then you play F sharp, so the second position of the E string, and then you play open E with the chord, like this. 3, 4, and 3, 4, and. All right? Then you play this part. So what you do is you alternate between the bass string and the chord, basically. You start on an F sharp, then open A, back to F sharp, to open E, back to F sharp. And then after each bass note, you play the chord. So you get this. Right? So if you add that to what we already have, you get this. 3, 4. Like that. Then in the second bar, you get the following thing. 3, 4. All right, so what do? So you start off with playing open A, the chord, then F sharp, and then open E with the chord, like this. And then you get that alternating thing again. But after that last F sharp, there is no chord. So you get this, 3, 4. All right? And then you combine bar 1 and 2 together, and that makes like this, 3, 4. Then you get this part, and that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. 3, 4. All right. So what do you play there is a D9. So that's open E string, pointer finger in first position of B, middle finger in second of G. And you have thumb fretting F sharp on the E string, right, in second position. And you play this. So you play first F sharp, and then pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger play G, B, and E string, right? So you play bass notes, so F sharp, the chord, then you play open A, and then you play D string with a chord, like this. Then you go back playing the bass note F sharp, and then F sharp with the chord, Then you play F sharp again, and then the chord, like this. Then you play open E, and then we start a strumming section with G sus4. G7 sus4. So that's pointer finger flat on first position of B and E, open G, open D, and you have your ring finger in third of E string. All right? So once more, that third bar, 3, 4. 3, 4. All right. I'll play the fourth bar, and that goes like this. 3, 4. So what do? Slowly, you do the following thing. So you get on the 4 and 3, 4, and 1. So you get down, 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 up, down. And that's chord, bass, chord, down, up, bass, chord, down, up, chord. So you get. And then you play A7 with a down and up stroke and landing on a downstroke on the first beat of the next bar. So the first 4 bars together, 3, 4. All right, now for the next 2 bars, I'll play them and then we'll get into how to play those on the guitar. Here we go. 3, 4. All right, so what do? So you start off with a downstroke on the first beat. Then you get F sharp bass note, then open E with the chord, F sharp to A, and then alternating with the chord. So you get this. Then you play F sharp. Then you play open E with the chord. Then you play F sharp, and then alternating with the chord. Like this. Once more. 3, 4. Then you get the next bar, and that goes like this. So what do? So you play open A, chord, then F sharp, then open E with the chord, and then you get alternating F sharp, then open A, and then twice F sharp, like this. And then you play a normal D7 chord, like that. Right? So those 2 bars together, 3, 4. Then we get this riff. Right? So that goes like this. So you have open D, then pointer finger second position, hammer onto 4, and then you get open G, then ring finger 4 on D, right? So good. Then you play that once more. So G, open G to 4th on D, and then second position D, make a pull off, and then third position of A, like this. Then we have second position A, pull off, then fourth position D with ring finger, pull off to first, well, second position, but first finger, I mean, and then pull off to open, so that like this. And then ending on third position of A again, so like this. And you do that once more, and you do that once more. But then you get here third position, pull off to open, and then third position E, pull off to open. And then downstroke on the A7 chord on the next bar. So you get this, 3, 4. Like that. All right, now for the next 2 bars, I'll play them for you and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what do? So you start out with a downstroke on the A7 chord, then you play F sharp, then open E with the chord, then you get alternating, again, that bass line. So what we had in the first bar, right? So you get, then you get this. And we did that already, so that's just open A, chord, F sharp, open E with chord, F sharp, alternating with chord, open A, chord, and then 2 F sharps, and then go to the D7, right? So then we get this lick. So what do? These are all pull-ups. So you get 8th position with your pinky on E. So 8 on E, then 5 on E, and then open. So 2 pull-ups. Then 8 pinky on B, then pointer finger 5 on E, pull-up. Then you do that 8-5 open on the B string. Play 7 with your ring finger on G, and then pointer finger plays 5 on B, and make a pull-off. Right, so you get this. Then you play 8-5-0 on E again, play 7 on G, and then 5 on B, and make a pull-off. So then you play 8-5-0 on B, then again 7 of G to 5 on B, pull off. Then you get 7-5-0 on G, then you play 7 on D with your ring finger, and then you do 5-0 on G and on D. All right, so you get this. That, only super fast. And then you go to the next part. So that we sort of already covered. So you get, and then you get this. All right, so how do you play that? So you do it like this. So you get on the open E string, or on the E string, you play open, pointer finger 8, ring finger 10, pinky 11, back to 10, back to 8. Like this. It's all alternate picking. Then you get this part, which is 10 on B with your ring finger, and then the same 8, 10, 11, 10, 8, right? So the first part is, second part is, that second part you play once more. Then you play 10, 11, 10 on your B string with ring finger, pinky ring finger. And then you get this part, which is 7, 8, 7, 5 with ring finger, pink, ring finger, pointer finger. Then you do the same positions on the G string. And then you play 7 on the D string, and then open G. And then you go to the A7 chords like this. 3, 4. right? And then you land into the next part. All right, so now for the next 8 bars, everything is pretty much the same as what we played before. So I'm just going to play through it slowly so you can have a look. You can even slow down YouTube to make it easier, but kind of doesn't make sense to go into all that. So here we go. 3, 4. So basically, the only thing that's really different is that 8th bar, which starts on the 4 end of the bar before it, and that goes like this: 3, 4. All right, so 3, 4, down, 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 down. All right. There it continues, so you got 3, 4, and here we do get a change. So instead of just going to that second position, that's where we start this sequence. So 3, 4. And then that little riff. I have to be honest, I always find these things kind of tricky to explain because they're syncopated and they're just strums. And since the song is so advanced, I'm just going to play through it slowly and kind of guess that you'll be able to figure it out, right? So the first chord is D9 with F sharp in the bass like we played before. And then on the 4 end, at the end of the bar, you go to G713 says 4, or F major 7 with G in the bass, however you want to look at it. And then what you want, and I'll explain that one. So that's open E, pointer finger in first of B, middle finger in second of G, pinky in third of D, and ring finger in third of E. So let me just play through it slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Right? So once more, 3, 4. And that slide is sort of from 3, up to 10, something like that. And then you get this lick. All right. So that starts with third position on B, pointer finger. So pointer finger 3 on B, middle finger 4, ring finger 5, and then pointer finger 3 on E. And then you go back to 5 on B, middle finger 4, pointer finger 3, right? So that's, then you get 5 on G with your ring finger, 3 on B, and then back to 5, and then you slide that to 4, right? So this. Then you get 2 on G, then 4 on D with your ring finger, and then you get 4 on G with your ring finger, so you flatten it, pull off to 2, and then back to 4 on D. All right, so I get this. Then you play 2 on G to 2 on D, make a pull off to open D, then third position of A, pull off to second, and then open A, and then you play A, D, and G. Second position of E. And then you play open D and G. D and A. And then third position of E. So, and then you play A chord, right? So like this. But it's really tricky. It's super fast. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this last video helped out. Do check out my other Tommy tutorials like classical gas. It's awesome as well. And wishing you a great week or weekend, and I'll hope to see you again sometime.